welcome back, y'all, from our short little break there of after the week in review due to some mishaps on game one here. But we're back. We got game two up in here. We got Drakes versus Flame. It's going to be a good one as Drakes, for one, try to stay undefeated, going 10-0, and for two, also try to clinch their playoff spot. It's your boy, C Money, and I'm joined here by Rocker Man. How you doing, Rocker Man?
I'm doing good, dude. I mean, we had a good productive week in review. I mean, it was a good substitute for the match. I thought it was interesting to talk about that. But yeah, we did talk about this match a little bit, and this is going to be an interesting one, C Money. I'm not sure how it's gonna play out.
It's definitely going to be a good one. As we mentioned earlier, we got Chax out here. Chax has been pretty correct. I've seen a couple of his games. I think I casted at least one of them. And he was doing some good things for Flame out here. So it's going to be interesting to see if Flip Cool and Grand Kane can come out here and step up and perform with Logie and Seabiscuit and Skies, as it's looking like that might be Drake's final lineup for the rest of the season here, because I know they were doing a lot of changes throughout the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I
But
think I think I think they've kind of settled on a lineup for sure with Logie in there. I mean, he's just really good. Biscuits obviously really good. Skies has been a really good third man for them as well. But yeah, their Drake's obviously 9-0. They're looking really good right now. And this will be an interesting matchup. Something random I kind of want to note here. From the Flame side is actually Flip Crew's in the lobby, and while I was doing the eligibility for All Star voters, I've actually noted that Flip Cruel, he was sitting at 11 games played. So in order for him to be All Star eligible, this series needs to go to 4 games. So for Flip Cruel's sake, maybe we'll get some content going, see money, and for his sake and for our sake, maybe we get some content.
not so much for the Drake's sake out here, but they tend to have a 5-game curse when it comes to stream. But on the flip side, they are undefeated in Game 5, being that they're undefeated the whole season. So
That is true. It'll be something to watch for sure. I think. Yeah, I mean, I think that the Drakes they're looking good, but I'm curious to see if Flame can maybe give them something here in game one and maybe surprise some people tonight.
yeah, it's definitely going to be a good one. So before we get this one started and get these players hopping up in here, you got a series prediction. I know we're hoping for the 3-1 at least by one team for Flip Cruel's sake, but what's your series prediction out here?
Series prediction. That's a good one. I mean, I think Flame will probably surprise some people tonight, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough tonight. Unfortunately for Flame, I'm going to go 3-1. I'm going to go 3-1 Drakes, but I think Flame will give them a challenge here. I think they'll surprise them in one of these games, and I think they'll make it a little bit closer than maybe the Drakes thought this series would be, and then from there, I think the Drakes will kind of turn it on again. So.
Yeah, that's definitely interesting. I'm also pretty keen on the 3-1, but I can see a 3-0, all dependent on whether Skies can make his touches first game here, as we see him miss one off the ceiling though.
Yeah, a tough miss there, but yeah, we'll have to see as they're starting off. Flame trying to get something going and a shot there, but Skies, he's going to save it away, and now on the attack. Going to get it by one here, but Flip Cruel in the corner. Going to catch it and flick it by another. As Biscuit's up now looking for an opportunity here, but he can't find the touch. It's Grand Kane into the corner. Logie back on the offensive pressure, but Flip down for Kane. He's going to pop it over to the side here, trying to stay with it, but he can't quite. His Biscuit now sends it a long way. Flip, he's just waiting on it. Going to bang it up here and try to follow his touch, sending it towards the net, but Logie and Skies get into his Flip Crew, just send it toward the net. Awkward ball here, looking for a shot. A triple commit comes out from the Drakes as this ball's hanging in front of the net. And Flame is really trying to put some pressure here right now as Jack's looking for another one, but it's dunked away and almost an opportunity there.
Yeah, that was a really close opportunity there, as Flip Cruel had a nice dunk coming through the air there, and then they just couldn't get it out the front of their net right away for Drakes. And it seems like Flames had a lot of the pressure, but it also feels like it's been a little bit of a slow game. So I'm interested to see if what happens if the pace gets turned up a little bit, as it probably will being Challenger.
Yeah, as this one's out in the middle. A couple of misses. You see another one there from Skies, who's missed a couple already. But We'll have to see. Is Grand Kane now trying to stay with this one? There's been a couple misses on all sides, really. They've kind of thrown things off. It's Shax looking for a shot towards net, but Biscuit gonna make the saves now. Logie trying to stay with this one, but he can't. It's sent out to the side now. Shax popping up high, looking to stay with it. Can he find another touch? He can, but Kane's gonna help him out a little bit. There's an opportunity here now. Flip was thinking about it. His Skies, he gets faked out by Kane there, who missed that one. It's now Shax out of the middle, but right to Biscuit, who's going to send one on the net. He's going to send it off the post and almost put it in, but it's not going to go.
Super unfortunate play for the Drakes there is they had him pretty well countered there on a nice counter attack. Is Seabiscuit's, first shot probably sitting out here. Well, second shot, and finally gets the third one to fall, but his second shot just bouncing off crossbars.
Yeah, but this one, not bouncing off crossbars. Here's Logie sends it up. Flip Krill, just an awkward position. He's tried to read it, and Biscuit, he was just up too quick to send that one in. And the Drakes, a good start for them. Yeah, despite a couple of misses in the midfield and a couple missed shots, they're able to start out with the first goal.
Yeah, they're definitely starting out pretty strong on defense here. Their offense isn't that high caliber that we're used to seeing right now, but they're still able to get the first one out here, and that's gonna push them towards a 3-0 here. Is the first one's usually the one the other team gets on them.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I did play the Drakes on Monday, I believe it was Monday. We actually did take a game off of them. It was a lot closer than you would think. So I've seen a little bit more from the Drakes, and I will say that they do have their flaws that can be beaten here if you're playing well. But it's gonna take a good bit of effort here on the side of Flame or anyone who's trying to beat the Drakes and hand them their first loss. As this one is sent back up now, Shax to Flip. Flip can't find the touch. Got to hit those ones. As Grand Kane trying to stay with it. He's gonna get it by one. With Biscuit, he was waiting for it. It's now Shax. Gave it away to Biscuit, who sends it towards the net. Is Kane just into the corner here? This guy's a nice dunk there. It's an opportunity, and Biscuit just going to put in the open net, and no one from Flame is home for that one.
Yeah, this great play coming out from Skies there. Is he likes to claim he's one of the best 50 masters out here, and in that situation it was a really good 50 towards net, and nobody back on rotations, and Biscuit fixing his shooting percentage after starting 0-2.
He does find the next two there with a nice shot. And now the Drakes, they're out in the lead here, 2-0, and now to see if they can hold on or if Flame can maybe get some offense going. As Sky's now setting off the backboard towards the middle. A missed opportunity comes in, and Biscuit's just going to put it in. A hat trick for him, and he's really going off tonight.
Yeah, another great play between Skies and Biscuit, and nice recognition from Skies there, as he probably didn't have a shot that wasn't going to get saved there and decided to throw it off backboard. And Seabiscuit getting a redirect with no shot there, so his shooting percentage has now gone up without a shot.
I think he actually hit that one in a Flip Crew's car and sent that one in the back of the net, and that's a tough one to not go your way, especially something to beat a really good team like the Drakes here for Flame is you got to be perfect and capitalize on your opportunities. As Flip is going to send one in, Biscuit can't get the touch, and Flame have a little bit of life.
Yeah, Skies with just a missed dunk after Logie's challenge there, and Flip Cruel with a nice slow shot there and really caught Biscuit off guard. As you expect boomers and fast-paced ball here in Challenger League.
Yeah, slow shots, sometimes those can be the most awkward. As Biscuit's up, looking for the read, and he's going to put it in the net. Biscuit is just having a highlight game, his fourth of this one, and the Drakes up 4-1.
Yeah, Biscuit does not like giving up goals, and he took that one right back. A nice kickoff goal off wall there for him, and a beautiful double touch to put it into the upper nine there.
Yeah, Biscuit really showing up here. A lot of the talk was that I've heard around the Challenger League recently, ever since Logie stepped up, and Biscuit even said it a little bit himself, is that Logie's kind of be their carry, but Biscuit, you have to keep in mind he's a really good player as well, and he's showing up here for sure. And this one is now only 30 seconds remaining. Flame still down in this one is Logie. He can't find a touch, but I think that's one of the really good things about having two really solid players here, C-Money, is that as this one is going to just go in the net. Shax actually, hold that thought. Shax is going to put one in. 15 seconds, only down by 2.
Yeah, it's not unheard of to make a 15-second comeback, but The Drakes, up until that missed rotation there, had some pretty impervious defense. I mean, a really good play coming out from Flip Cool to get the first one. And then they're that second one on a missed rotation. But we'll see. They're going to have to get some quick ones as they do start this offense here.
Trying to put it towards the net. It's there. Could be an opportunity. And wait a minute. Flip Cool puts one in. And all of a sudden, 6 seconds remaining. Flame biting at this one.
Yeah, not entirely sure what happened there. It looked like Skies wasn't able to get a good read, and it left Biscuit in an awkward position as he wasn't able to jump for it and left the whole net open there.
Final opportunity. Can Flame tie it up and send it to overtime? Flip Cruel sending it into the corner. Could be an opportunity here. Biscuit can't find the read, but Logie, he's just going to send it down into the ground, and the Drakes able to hold on. But it did get close at the end. Flame, they had some momentum heading into that one. The Drakes hold on behind Biscuit's 4 goals, but Flame, they did give him a little something there.
Yeah, that was really good showing from both teams overall. I mean, it was a little slower than I expected, especially with Drakes being one of the 2 teams playing, but needless to say, it was some really good defense coming out from both teams. I mean, 3 saves to 2 saves on a minimal number of shots here, and it's going to be exciting as these games ramp up and potentially could go either way, only losing by 1 goal in a last-second ditch effort there from Flame.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, obviously the Drakes, we touched on their record here, and we touched on the weekend review before this match, is that they just need a 1 win or 1 series win, and they're going to clinch playoff spots. So they can be the first team in Nemesis to do that. And, at the moment, they are still vying to be potentially the first undefeated team in Nemesis history. I know that's in the back of their minds, and I know that's kind of what, kind of motivates you as the Drakes, despite beating all these teams, maybe clinching a playoff spot, is can you be the best ever? And that's that's always a question. I know Biscuit and Skies and Logie, I know they're definitely fighting for that seed money, trying to get that record.
Yeah, they're definitely going for it. I mean, being personal friends with Skies and Biscuit, it's something that they want for their whole org, is to have some of the best records out here. Obviously, a couple teams falling a little short now, not able to get that 14-2 record that we were hoping for, but they still want what's best for their org, and they're trying to get the whole org to be on top of everything out here, and it's been a great mentality from all of them in every league, not just Challenger.
Yeah, that's true. It's always good to have that mindset, and I think that's one of this guy's best quality as a GM. He wants his team to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to win. And you see him here trying to do everything he can, as Logie now taking a shot towards the net, but Flame, they deny it away. Biscuit now up, could have an opportunity here, puts it towards the net, but Flip Crew with a save once more. Flame holding on the defense, but the Drakes, they're putting some threatening shots here as finally Flame able to get out of their half for the moment. And an opportunity here, Kane looking for the shot, but Sky's going to cut it out there. And that one, a little bit of a double commit. The net's open if Checks can hit it, and he does. Puts the angle in. That is the guy for Flame. He puts a shot home, and Flame takes the lead.
Yeah, just an unfortunate miscommunication, it looked like, between Biscuit and Logie there. And then, as we saw right before Director's Cut changed it up, as Biscuit or Skies there had 3 boosts, and it left an open net for Checks there. A little bit of an angle, but obviously able to hit it pretty easily.
Yeah, nice shot for him. He was a rival league player last season. Obviously, with the MMRs changing, he dropped down to the top of Challenger, and he's obviously a really good player to watch for. For Flame, as Grand Kane taking one towards the net, but it's just off to the side there. Almost another opportunity. There's now Flip up in the middle. Logie going to send this one out, and Flip Crew just going to clear it to his corner. And Skies is up now, trying to get some offense going for the Drakes. Biscuit wasting a lot of boost to get to that one. So is Flip Crew, who can't even make a touch. It's now Kane on this one, trying to send it towards the net, maybe towards a teammate. Not quite sure. His Sky is now up, looking for the shot, but Shax. Great save off the backboard there. This one's heading up in the middle. Flip Crew with a nice clear. A little bit of a double commit though. Flame both going at it. Logie just trying to wait for the last touch, but Grand Kane in a good position, able to clear it away. And yeah, despite Flame's early goal here, as they're trying to get another, it seems like the Drakes have had a lot of the pressure in this one, C-Money.
Yeah, and it was the exact opposite going into the last game, so it's almost like the defense is the key offense here for these two teams is the counterattack is what's worked the best against both teams. And it's going to be interesting to see if Flame can hang on to this one as Drakes were able to do it last game.
And they have a 1-0 lead at the moment. Still a lot of time remaining. This one going towards the net, but it's just off the post. Almost an opportunity there for Flame is now Biscuit on this one. What can he do with it? Taking it down low, trying to pop it over. He gets it by 2. A great touch. Can he finish it? He can't, though. He throws it a little bit high. Is now Logie trying to get in, but he can't. Biscuit, though, turning around one more. It's still dangerous, but he can't get it home. Almost a highlight reel play from Biscuit, but he just couldn't seal the deal.
Yeah, super unfortunate play for them is, again, the shots were just wide, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that seems to be the story of Game 2 for the Drakes here, is they're not able to capitalize on it. And as I say that, a nice counterattack. But again, another save coming out from Flame.
Yeah, Flame, they've already got 7 saves in this game. The Drakes just really trying to do whatever they can to pound these shots on the board, but they're going to have to start getting them somehow past this Flame defense, as Flip is trying to go for something crazy there, but he can't find the touches. Now Grand Kane, he sets this one up for a teammate. Could be an opportunity with Chax. He can't get to it in time. Now Logie towards the net. Could be dangerous here, but Flip Cruel with a great save. And another follow, though, but Skies puts it away. And Flip Cruel, he's been great on the save so far as he's there once more. A 5th save for him, as he is just a brick wall on defense, kind of leading this Flame squad at the moment, Simone.
Yeah, Flip Cruel, he's always been a solid player. Not necessarily talked about as much as some of the other people, but he's consistent and he's there. He may not be averaging great numbers like some other people, but he's a great guy to have on your team for sure.
And you can see his value here as the final 30 seconds of Game 2 are taken away. As this one's going towards the net, Shax has to race to it, and he's going to get it out for the moment, but it's back in the middle. Logie diving in on this one. Flip Cruel, another save for him as he picks up his 2nd save. Your middle as the Drakes are in desperation moments here, trying to get this last-second goal. Logie now on the pressure with Flip, clearing out in the corner. He's got time to wait. He's just going for the 50 there. Good idea. It's going to allow Chax to send it towards the net, wasting a lot of time. It's still up and dangerous. Logie has to get to it. Can the Drakes keep it up there? It's going to go to the corner, Skies. Able to get a good touch. But can they get it across the field? Grand Kane just trying to get it down, but Logie somehow, he's keeping it alive, but he can't get to that one. And Flame is going to take the victory, and that is good news for our boy Flip Cruel, as he's officially All-Star eligible with that win for them.
Yeah, he really wanted that All-Star eligibility, coming out with 6 saves for his team. I mean, tremendous defense coming out from Flame against the Drakes' high-octane offense that they managed to pull out for the most part in this series, and just one unfortunate counterattack led to Flame's win there with their spectacular defense. And this is definitely going to be a back and forth, and maybe even potential for a Game 5, as we're now tied up 1-1 in this one. It's going to be interesting to see who can take the next.
Yeah, I was saying don't sleep on Flame. I mean, I've played against them as well as the Drakes, and you can't really sleep on these guys. Especially as the Drakes. I think that's one of the toughest things to do when you're undefeated like this, is to have that same mindset every game, to have to beat all of these teams. It's a tough mindset to have, to try to win every single series. So we'll have to see if Flame can hold on here, or if the Drakes are going to be able to pull this one back as we head into Game 3. I believe this is this I don't remember the stadium. This is Manfield. This is DFH, right? Manfield Knight. Okay, Manfield Knight. I was blanking for a moment on the field name. Mine was struggling, but regardless, we're getting things going here in Game 3 of Drakes versus Flame. As that one, a miss in the midfield, could be an opportunity. Here's Biscuit, sends it down. Sky's trying to get to it, but he's pumped out of the way. As this one just floating towards the net, but Kane with a great save, able to keep it away. And you just can't say enough, C-Money. You get in 30 seconds into this game, and Flame is already making amazing saves.
Yeah, their defense is on point, and that's what you really need versus the Drakes, is they don't necessarily try to, as I say that, an amazing play comes out from Seabiscuit, but they don't necessarily try to just pound the easy shot at you over and over. They try to find the opening, and on that situation they were able to find it. And a great play coming out from, I believe, Logie to Seabiscuit. I didn't see who hit that, but
it was Logie. Logie did get the assist there as he finds another shot, but actually Biscuit, he scored every single goal for the Drakes tonight, as he puts another one here in game number 3, giving the Drakes the early lead. Is Flip Cruel just going by, another touch goes up, and Loki has to race to it, and good hustle to get back, but Skies sets it up right for Kane, who sends it off the backboard. Loki in a dangerous position, and Shaq's coming in. He can't hit the shot, though, as now Flip Cruel trying to turn things around. But Biscuit, he's going to be able to get back, and another opportunity for Flame, and probably one where I think Shax he really has to hit that one.
Yeah, that was one that definitely needed to be hit to stay in a game with a team like the Drakes. And I don't really like to brag on them too much, but they've proven that if you don't hit those first or second shot attempts, then they're gonna take advantage of that and counterattack or continue to hold on to a lead they already have.
Yeah, the Drakes do have that offense when it gets going, but he's still Loki. Hit that one off the post after the pass from Seabiscuit. Can he redeem himself right here? He does! Puts it in. A great backboard read, a redemption for the open net miss as he extends the Drakes' lead.
Yeah, I mean, amazing drop down by Skies there. Able to stop the offensive pressure there and allow Logie and Biscuit to get back, and Logie was just quick to it and able to make the double touches. Flame thought they had the offensive pressure there and moved up a little bit too much.
And now Flame down 0-2. They have scored 3 goals in a game before, in game number 1, and we'll have to see if they can do it again, as that's what they're going to need at the minimum if they're going to want to win this game. As Flip Cruel just setting it up, trying to get things going for his team here. As Grand Kane sends it across, Flip, turning around for it, but he can't find a touch over Logie, as now Skies over the top of one. Flame just really trying to go all in on this one, but it's sent all the way back, and now Flip Cruel up to the sidewall. Skies trying to find a read to it, sends it out in the middle. But Grand Kane taking this one up on the dribble, tries to find another touch. He does, but Logie able to cut it off and win the 50 through. What can he do with it, though, as this one's in the corner? Can't find the touch. This ball's up. Sky's trying to get to it, but not going to be able to this time, as Flame sending it out. A pass infield there. Skies looking for the shot, but Logie, he stops it right down looking for the pass, but Skies was not close enough, and almost an insane passing play from the Drakes.
That's something they're really good at. They're really good at faking out the defense in weird ways like that, with what kind of looked like a save from Logie, but ended up being an insane, well, what should have been an insane setup. And as we see Biscuit rifle one from midfield all the way in. Oh, further than midfield.
He's all the way back. Shax, I'm not sure what happened there, but he flipped back a little bit too early, it looked like, and he puts it home in the net, and all of a sudden Drake's 3-0 here in this one, and they're looking really good after that Game 2 loss, C-Money. And Flame, they just really haven't looked the same. They haven't had the defense that they need. As the miss comes out there, all the Drakes are just triple committing on this, as Flip almost set it back up, but Flame defense, only 2 saves in this one, and their defense hasn't quite looked as strong after, pretty much the first couple seconds.
Yeah, that's something that's hard to stay consistent with. I mean, the amount of shots that the Drakes have put on already is up there at 12, and they still have a minute 30 left. So it's going to be really hard to keep up. And as we say that, Sky's finally getting on the board with his own shot. Now everybody on the Drakes have scored at least one.
Yeah, Sky's just a little bit quicker than Shax. They're able to put it in, and he sent that one home. And I'm a little bit concerned about Shax here. I know the last season I was hyping him up a lot. It's really been a lot about Flip Cruel tonight for Flame, and it's good to see all the Drakes get on the board, but Shax hasn't stepped up quite like I thought he would in this series, and not what they're going to need if they're going to want to win, as the Drakes just keep going on and on. But Flip with a great save, and they're trying to get it out now, as Skies is just going to send it back. Logie now into the corner trying to get something going here, but he can't this time. Shax, a touchdown in the midfield. Great pass from him as Flip Cruel trying to get to it, but Skies, he beat him to it. As this ball's up, Flip Cruel trying to set up a pass, but he can't find the touch. As Shax now out in the midfield, and he blocked out. As now Flip trying to get something going. Can we see a last-second comeback like we saw in Game 1 for Flame, as they're trying to set one up here, and it's just going to go in. Flip Cruel somehow, I don't know how he hit that angle.
Yeah, I mean, what should have been a really good pass here ends up as an insane angle by Flip Cruel, and I don't think Seabiscuit was ready for that type of angle at all, as he didn't really jump to react until it was a little too late there.
And that one is going to go in the back of the net. 4-1 now. Flame finds their first goal of this game, and looking to see if they can find some more. This ball out in the midfield. Shax looking for a shot opportunity, but Logie, he's right there. Able to send it away. So now this one out in the midfield again. Flip able to make the touch. Biscuit coming back for it. Logie with a huge demo. What a play there as Biscuit picks up the hat trick.
Yeah, I mean, just an unfortunate double commit and great recognition from Logie there. He's able to snipe the last man in net out of the air, and Biscuit just puts a normal shot on net, and there's nothing you can do when there's nobody back.
Oh, what a great play there from them. Logie and Seabiscuit connecting, and that one is Grand Cane with a great flick. It's still dangerous, but Biscuit just enough to get it away. And now, as this game winds down here, the Drakes with a 5-1 lead, holding on, going to hold on to victory, going to go up 2-1 as they're both double committing here, trying to get something, but it's a little bit too late anyways, as the Drakes, they pull off a solid Game 3 victory, and now they are 1 win away from clinching a playoff spot.
Yeah, and the Drakes really turned it up that game, and it was probably a nice awakening for them that, you know, Flame was able to take Game 2 from them, and they really turned it on for Game 3, being that they lost Game 2. And that's just something that they tend to need sometimes, is a little kick that, like, hey, this team's good enough to beat us one time, let's not let them do it again. And it'll be interesting to see if Flame can bounce back, as that's a 4-goal deficit on this one, the biggest deficit of the night from either team. Both game 1 and 2 only 1-game goals.
Yeah, and this one heading into Game 4 now, Flame, they're gonna have to find some way to bounce back. C-Money, what do you think they have to do here in this game number 4 to beat the Drakes and send it to a Game 5?
They're definitely gonna have to pull out that defense they pulled out in game number 2 there, and probably be a little more effective on a counterattack. Is they had some close chances, but it didn't seem like most of the counterattacks really went in front of net, except for that one play with Chaz going a little wide on his shot.
Yeah, we'll have to see as we head into game number 4 on Forbidden Temple. We'll have to see if Flame can force a Game 5, or if the Drakes are going to be the first team in Season 3 to clinch a playoff spot. As this ball is sent back, Flip Crew trying to get something going here. Biscuit, he can't find the touch. He'll save it up for himself. As Jax just leaving for a teammate, Grand King pops it up. A Biscuit with a cutoff. As Logie, he's racing towards it. Biscuit is staying with that one. A little bit unexpected there. His Flip is going to pick up the save, but a double commit comes out. The Skies, he sets it up in the middle. Logie looking for the shot opportunity. It's going back post, and Grand Cane can't make the touch, and Logie starts it out strong.
Not sure what really happened there from Grand Cane, as he looked like he had a good spot. Oh, he was backwards. Just a great placement from Logie, and I mean, great heads up from Skies, able to make that touch first into the corner to set up his teammate there.
A great play for sure. Is now Flame, they're in a deficit yet again, and we're going to have to see as Drakes are back on again. Biscuit trying to hit that shot, but he can't. We're going to have to see if Flame has any offense. They really haven't had too much offense. The only game that they won, it was a 1-0 victory, as this one's popped up. Logie, he's looking for it. Sky's now trying to find the touch, but he can't. His Biscuit is there to provide the offense, but it leaves the counterattack opportunity open as this one is pinched towards the net dangerously. And now Flame trying to maybe get something going here. Kane blocking it across. And this ball's sent up, but Flame just can't find the net as now Drakes are back on the attack. And C-Money Flame, they really just have to get this offense going here.
Yeah, they really got to find something. I mean, a goal or something. It seems like their nerves might be a little too high, as they've come out with a little more missed touches than, or no touches than they have in any of the other 3 games. And I think they're letting the fact that they could lose here in this one get to them a little too much.
Yeah, and now they're going to have to find a way to bunker down here. They're only down by 1, and they've shown already that they can beat the Drakes, albeit a close game. They hung with it in game 1 as well, and now Flip Crow with an opportunity to send it towards the net wildly, and Logie, he was just waiting for his flip, sets it up. Chax trying to get to it. Biscuit and Skies on the double commit. Kane has an opportunity now here if he can get to it. Biscuit, though, bumps him out of the way. Chax trying to find the angle again, but not this time. As now This one going down. Logie is just running over Skies in the corner there. Super awkward. Skies can't handle it. And Flip Girl tried for the angle again, but Logie just enough. And all of a sudden now, Flame, a lot of offensive pressure, but Flip Girl, he just saves it away. Oh my goodness, the pressure is just too much to handle, and they end up saving the ball from the net.
Yeah, when you want one too badly, sometimes it doesn't always work out in your favor. And that seemed to be the situation there, is they have all the offensive pressure right now, and the ball really hasn't gotten past midcourt until this point here. And we'll see if Flame can bring it back and hopefully get one to send it to Game 5 for, you know, content's sake out here.
Always what the content is now. Logie, he sends it down as Kane booming it a long way. Biscuit on the catch in the corner. Kane trying to set something up here. Skies can't find the touch. It's dangerous. And Flip Girl can't find the shot. Biscuit too clutch on the backboard there. Is this one going off one more time and they can't get it through? Biscuit just goal line defense. He's so clutch and he just puts another one home. Biscuit, the man, is just going off in this series, just doing everything he has to do.
Yeah, I mean, Biscuit with the amazing save there kind of jumped right in a perfect position. Actually able to get a pre-jump save there, and amazing heads up on that counterattack as Flame was sending everybody on that attack, and Biscuit able to make the first touch towards net there as him and Flip Cool race back.
And now Flame, they might have to send everyone again as that one almost goes in, but Skies on the goal line makes the touch as they're both coming out of the net, Skies and Logie. Unfortunately for them, they're able to pinch it away as now Biscuit on the dribble. Shax just sets it up. Skies looking for a pass, maybe Biscuit trying to set it down to Logie. But Logie gonna take it up the wall here. Can't quite stay with his. Flip Girl sends it back, but right to Skies, who's just gonna bang it back down. And only a minute remaining here in Game 4. Flame, they're gonna have to find 2 goals in this one if they're gonna want a chance. They've had their opportunities. The double game comes out. Shax's just trying to get in the way here, but it's not going to go this time, as it's still dangerous in the midfield. Could be an opportunity now, but Biscuit is back once more. And Flame, they're really selling out right now, as it's still dangerous there. Grand Kane off the backboard. Flip Girl looking for the shot opportunity, but Logie with a great save. And everything Flame is trying is just getting denied away as shot after shot is going towards the net.
Yeah, the Drake's defense is really stepping up, and that's been one of their struggling points this season, that, you know, when somebody comes at them with a lot of offense, they tend to struggle a little bit more than they did at least last season. But they're really hanging on to this one. They really want to take this Game 4 here. They don't like Game 5. I heard Skies almost had a heart attack last time, so.
Well, they're 10 seconds away from clinching a playoff berth, as well as this one goes off the post. Flame has to get a goal, and they have to get it yesterday, as this one is just going out in the midfield, and that is going to wrap it up as it touches the ground. The Drakes are going to improve to 10-0, and they are the first team in Nemesis to clinch a playoff spot. A huge performance from them, and a great Game 4 victory there, as they're going to be improving to 10-0, C-Money.
Yeah, I mean, that was some amazing gameplay. They really stepped it up in Game 3, and I'd say that was about the only time Flame didn't stand a chance. But that last game, when Flame had all the pressure, their defense buckled down, and it was some really great defense coming out from both teams, though, throughout the whole series. And anybody could have had it at any point, but Drake's managed to take it out there, winning the last 2 of Game 3 and Game 4 with spectacular defense more than anything.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely held on for sure in that one, and a great victory for them. Flame, they gave them a challenge, and yeah, 3-1 victory there for the Drakes. So good on them, Flame. They gave it their best, but yeah, that's gonna do it for that one. But before we head on to our next matchup, I think we got an interview. See, Money, who do you want to see? They're all chilling in the channel up there. Which one do you think we should drag in here?
I think for comedy's sake, we leave Skies behind and bring the other 2, and then we bring Skies in after like 30 seconds.
that is comedy. You get one, C Money. You get one.
Get one. All right.
It's on C Money.
All right. Well, Seabiscuit went to waiting room, and we all want to see Logie. So here comes Logie as soon as I figure out how to move to. Hold up. Where is it? There it is. Boom.
There it is.
We got the Logie.
Hello, Logie. What's going on, buddy?
Not much. Just out here clinching playoffs, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah, you guys have clinched up there. A great victory for you guys, and I mean, That was, obviously you talked about it. You already clinched a playoff spot. 10 games in, undefeated. What does that mean to already have clinched a playoff spot this early on in the season?
I don't know. I guess it feels good. We gotta give a shout out to Biscuit though. You know, he's out here carrying in in a lot of these games. So he needs to get some respect. You know, that's what
It's
I
true.
think. That's what
Hey, fair enough. I
I
I would say so. He does deserve the respect for the great
think.
performance. But yeah, kind of going off of that, we talked about the clinch and playoff spot. Now we also during the stream we were talking about how you guys are still undefeated and how no team in Nemesis history has gone undefeated now.
Oh,
You guys have
really?
six. Yeah, you guys have 6 games. The closest anyone ever gotten, I believe, was the Grandmasters and the Knights. I think 16-2 is the best all time record. But you guys got 6 more games to go in this one. How do you stay? How are you guys going to stay focused on maybe achieving that 16-0 dream, and how do you stay focused heading into playoffs now?
As long as we focus on keeping the comms good, we have no problem. I think we'll be on our way to breaking some records if we just keep the comms going well. So hitting double touches, you know, Biscuit.
Of course, of course. See, money. You got a question for Logie here?
See, it's a little different because I talk to these guys all the time, so I'm trying to think of something I would know to ask that general public might not know. Um, you mentioned the comms. Like, I know this is your first time in a league, if I'm not mistaken. So, like, what was that kind of transition like? Because we know that in the beginning of the season, you guys switched up rosters, but now it seems like you three are the
Yeah,
starting three mainly
it,
now.
it's way different. Yeah, it's super nice having some comms and try harding and all that instead of just like, you know, like messing around and casual comp, whatever.
That is true. I do like that aspect of the league, and I think you've definitely stepped up well, and you guys have. It seems like the Drakes so far, obviously, they have fit really well together. Yeah, going forward, you guys have a couple more matches to go. Can still clinch that 16-0. But yeah, anyone you wanna shout out before we let you go?
No, I think I'll keep it right in the league. Shout out to my team, Biscuit, Bob, Skies, you know, keep going.
All right, fair enough. Well, congratulations, and I know for sure we'll be seeing more of you guys in the playoffs. So, congrats.
Thank you.
All right, so that was Logie from the Drakes as they pull off the victory here, 3-1, improve to 10-0, first team to clinch a playoff spot. So, big congrats to them on taking this one. And up next, we have our final matchup of the night. It should be another good one. We talked on the weekend review before during the stream, the live weekend review. We got Gravity versus Nebula. This one is going to be crucial. Gravity's looking to remain 5-5 and stay in that playoff race. And same with Nebula. They are in a playoff spot at the moment, and a win would do wonders for them. So that matchup's coming up in a couple minutes. So stay tuned. Make sure you guys follow the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, we'll be back in a little bit.